I'm so tired. I don't know if you can tell. So in about an hour, I have the orientation Zoom thing with my school. I'm just kind of praying that it's something that I can still like lay in bed and pay attention to. Like we don't have to put on cameras, we don't have to say or do anything. I mean, it probably is that way. I've never really, I don't think I've seen an orientation where people actually have to talk. It's mainly just a school presenting some information, and you know, it's an orientation. So hopefully that's gonna be fine, because I'm like falling apart over here. So last night I went to bed at a reasonable time. It was somewhere between 1 and 2 a.m. I think. For me that's very reasonable. But I still couldn't get to sleep, no big surprise. But this time I actually put on an alarm. Ended up not using it, but I actually put an alarm at a little over 12. Fun fact about me, I never put my alarms to accurate times. They're never like 10:30, 10:15 or 10 exactly. They're always like 13 minutes over, 37, 23. I used to be normal and do like normal times, but I stopped that because I don't know, in my head those extra 3 minutes mattered. But anyways, I woke up. Well, I didn't really fall asleep. I don't know, maybe I probably slept a little, but I don't think I slept like much. I'm starting to think the bed is more of an issue than I initially thought. My back hurts so much, and also lately I can really tell that it hurts to lay on it, because when I'm on my side or whatever, like the springs, I literally just had to ball something up under myself because it was really hurting my ribs. I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, I'm not loving my lack of sleep here. I really hope that once I find my own place and I get to move there, hopefully I'll get to find a place on the Saturday when I get out of here and I can move in right away. If not, I was actually told yesterday that I was gonna have online school for 3 weeks. The first 3 weeks of the semester will be online. That might be subject to change, like it might be extended. I'm trying to film. But at the very least, the first 3 weeks will be online, which means that I'm kind of free to do whatever. I have mixed feelings about it because initially I felt very like stressed about the fact that I had so little time between getting out of quarantine and starting school. It's not that I can't be somewhere else when school starts, it's just that it's in itself is like kind of a big scary new experience. I wanted to have like other things in place. I wanted to have my safe base, like my home, ready. But now that it's gonna be online, I can kind of be wherever, and I'm actually considering just traveling a little bit, because as long as I have Wi-Fi and I'm available from I think 2 until 6 p.m. As long as I'm there for that, I can be anywhere. So I'm considering just traveling around a bit since it's online school, and you know, just make sure that I have Wi-Fi and then it'll all be good. But I'm not sure about that yet. But at least I do know that if I can't move into the place immediately upon being released into the wild here in Korea, then I can either go stay at the family's house in Ulsan, or I can just find like an Airbnb or like a hotel for just like the time between signing the lease and moving in. I'm going to look at 2 places on the day we get out of here, and I'm hoping at least one of them will pan out to be somewhere I can live. So fingers crossed. They're both close to the station on the right line. It's all gonna, like, either one of them will work. I think I'm just gonna have to see which one of them, you know, in real life, if it's like shabby or whatever. Like I made the mistake here. It looked great in the pictures online, and then I came here and it was not great at all. So yeah, it's gonna be down to just seeing what it's like when I get there. Hopefully it's gonna be good though. Anyways, yeah, so I've been saving my cell data, like my mobile data, for this orientation meeting because it's mandatory. If I were to use just a Wi-Fi here, I'm not sure if I would be able to attend properly because I might fall out constantly. So I've been saving my mobile Wi-Fi for it. I have about 3 gigabytes, a little less than 3 gigabytes. And as long as I don't have to turn on the camera, I think it will be enough. I think it says somewhere that it depends a little bit on the quality, but I'm hoping that I have enough for however long it takes. It should be enough. So yeah, and after that, again, use the little data that I might have remaining and actually call someone back home, because then I don't need to save it anymore. I can survive. It's kind of horrendous, but I can survive on the poor Wi-Fi here. It's just I needed stable Wi-Fi for this specific thing because it's mandatory. But after that, I'm just gonna try to tough it out with very little Wi-Fi, try to chat with friends or whatever, and just, you know, play games, relax, do those kinds of things. I'm actually not sure what today's plan is gonna be, like today's subject, no, the thing we're gonna do, like the main goal or whatever. It's gonna be the orientation meeting, I guess, and then I think I'm gonna make some food afterwards. I think I'm gonna make like just some very simple fried rice type of thing. I have some meat, I have some rice, I have eggs, I have some kimchi, so I think we're gonna do that. But I think today we're gonna do it over here just because it's closer to the window and that's the air condition. I don't know if that really matters, but it's closer to the window, so I don't do it in the corner here with no ventilation. Because yesterday, at the point when I realized that I was doing it with no ventilation, I was like, if the fire alarm goes off because I'm cooking in my room, am I gonna get in like a lot of trouble? Probably. So we're gonna do it over here. It's probably gonna be fine. I don't know if I'm gonna film the orientation meeting because it's not gonna be it's just gonna be me in front of a computer. We'll see. But I'm gonna film the cooking thing, and then yeah, that's probably just gonna be it for the day. Like a little bit of cooking, just mainly relaxing. I'm so out of it. I haven't really slept well at all since before I came here, but especially since I came here, it's been horrendous. I'm sorry that it's so noisy, but I need little smidge of daylight that I get. Can't wait to get out of here and to get a bed, and if that bed is bad, then I can buy like a mattress topper for it so that it becomes softer. Like I can fix that. If I have my own place, I can like adjust it to fit to work. I got really yellow again, didn't I? That didn't fix it. Anyways, I'll see you later. I'm gonna lay down and relax a little bit more before the orientation meeting, and after that we're gonna cook. So I'll see you then. Okay, bye. Okay, so I finished the orientation thing, and I didn't use that much of my data. I used only about 500 megabytes for about an hour of Zoom, which is neat. I did not turn on my camera. So a lot of people did. I did not. No one told us to. Apparently I'm gonna have to turn it on for the actual online classes. They also said that you have to have your camera on at all times, which I get, but that you also have to have your microphone on at all times, which I thought was really weird. Anyways, there was some like neat information in there. Apparently that you can apply for your alien registration card through the school, which is awesome because I was stressing a little bit about that. But all of that is gonna happen basically the first week of school. So for now, I just need to chill here and hope that I don't get placed in a level that I can't deal with. By the way, there were a lot more people in the orientation than I thought. It was like 79 people. And I, for some reason, thought that maybe there wouldn't be so many people because we're still in a pandemic. But it's not like it matters much. I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, that went fine. And I still have a couple gigabytes of data left, which means that I can now actually use them. And it's not like I run out when I run out. When I'm out of like the fast Wi-Fi, it gets downgraded to like, I think 4 megabits per second, which is very slow. But here's the thing, slow Wi-Fi doesn't matter that much as long as it's stable in a lot of cases. Not like everything, but in a lot of cases. Because one of the main problems I have with the Wi-Fi here is that it's extremely unstable. It will just like disappear every now and then. So if it's 4 megabits, but it's stable 4 megabits, maybe it can still be used. I don't know, I'll have to test that out. But I haven't really talked to anyone since I got here, so I'm gonna go do that. And I'm excited about it. I'm gonna call my grandparents first because I haven't talked to them at all, and then my mom called me the morning after I got here, so I'm gonna call my grandma first, and then maybe I'll call my dad since I talked to my mom last, and yeah, maybe friends, maybe the boyfriend. The only problem is it's still pretty early over there. I don't think they don't get up that early. Maybe I'll wait half an hour. I could maybe make some food first actually. Ugh, oh, my back hurts. I'm so sick of this. Anyways, it went fine. I don't know. I have to go to school to fix a bunch of stuff, to go and get like vocabulary books and my student ID, and also apparently they give us a USIM, which I think is like it's a SIM card that's not a physical SIM card, so I'm not sure entirely how it works, but you get 3 months for free with like a good data plan and whatever, so that sounds nice, because the one that I have right now, I only have 30 days on it. Of course I want to get one with an actual with my actual alien registration card registered to it, because then I can use it properly, but that's, you know, it's gonna take a while before that's here, so yeah, I'm gonna probably use that USIM instead. Also because I already used up the data here, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, maybe food time. I still feel very drained for energy, but I haven't eaten much today. I didn't really eat that much yesterday either. Well, I ate actually a decent meal yesterday, but it was only one meal. I swear I know how to take care of myself. I am an adult. It's just, there's something about quarantine, man. Just sitting around, you don't really feel like eating or doing a whole lot of stuff, especially when everything kind of sucks. And The air conditioner is on, but it's so cold, and I tried to turn it up like less cold, but it's not reacting at all. And this remote is very selective about when it wants to do anything. Okay, we'll make food. I'll see you in a second. I need to set up. Okay, so I got the pan and the stuff. Rice, meat, eggs. I have no idea what the best way to show this would be, because I'm not sure if I can do it with one hand, but we'll see. Oh yeah, and I have the window open for, you know, security reasons. Wait a second. I couldn't film me putting the egg in there because it was impossible. I mean, maybe it looks really gross, but I had a taste. It's fine. It's just rice, egg, and meat. Marinated meat. Nice, I guess. Well, since we're in Korea, 잘 먹겠습니다. 이따다키마스. I do wish that I had some seasoning, but I think I'm gonna buy that. I need to buy batteries for my computer mouse, right? So I'm gonna buy some soy sauce and maybe some garlic powder, like just some easy condiments at the same time. That'd be good. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little boring. Like, it tastes fine. It's mostly just rice and egg with no seasoning. I don't know if I said anything. I didn't film the what's it called? The orientation thing. Also, I'm still out of focus. Hello. So I didn't film the orientation thing. It was mostly because it wasn't really interesting to film, and also there were people there with webcams on, so I shouldn't film that, you know? But for the most part, it was like information, lots of useful information, lots of like, these things you should do now that school semester starts, these are the times you should come to school to fix this and that, stuff like that. So that was fine. And then there were also some information about, like, you know, the alien registration card, whatnot. But here's the thing, and it's like, I'm trying to be not judgmental here, but how hard is it to turn off your microphone? First of all, I don't know if it's a setting that I put on, but I think like the default is that when you join a room, you join without the microphone, isn't it? Maybe it's a different thing if you're on like a phone or whatever, I'm not sure about that. But it's not that hard when it says on the screen, please turn off your microphone. Like, we will begin shortly, please turn off your microphone, because there's only supposed to be one person talking. How come people just keep their microphone on? And then I heard some chewing noises, which is like whatever. At some point there was like someone echoing off, because they had it on speaker, I guess, so they were like the person actually speaking was echoed through the other person. There was someone who just straight up had like a conversation. I wonder if they took a phone call or whatnot, and they were sitting right in front of the computer, because that was very easy to hear. And at that point, someone who I assume knew them, they turned on their own microphone and were like, hey, you have to turn off your microphone. And then there was someone else, they had their microphone on the entire time, and it was like periodically someone in the background talking, and they had like, they were chewing nuts, I think. I don't mean to rant upon people, because maybe they didn't know, but at the same time, it's very easy to see whether or not you have your microphone on, because when you make noise, the border around your face becomes green. Bruh. It's not that hard. Anyways, seems that I still have a bunch of things to do once I get out of here. Of course, I need to go out and try to find a place to live, because I need my address if I want to have my alien registration card. Well, I guess worst case scenario, I can use the address in Ulsan, because I want to get it as soon as possible, and you can change your address afterwards. Worst case, I can do that because I kind of want to get that process started as quickly as possible. Yeah, I don't know. It was, you know, there was like a lot of information. I can't remember everything, but they said that they would like collect the information again and send it by email. So hopefully I get that email. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat, and then we'll have, I don't know, I don't really have any more plans today. I think I'm just gonna relax. Maybe, I keep saying try to play games. I still haven't done that since I got here, but I'm just gonna try to relax today because I didn't really sleep again. But this time I actually got up, so hopefully I will be tired enough in the evening to fall asleep. If not, I will literally go 2 weeks without proper sleep, and then I'll be absolutely falling apart at the end of it. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna eat now, and then we'll have a quick chat, and then I'm gonna say goodbye. Considerably less covered up. It's been a while. I took a shower. Didn't really mean to. I was just in the bathroom. I was like, might as well. So I took a shower. Now I look super red. And then following that, I actually ended up calling like a bunch of people. I mostly did voice calls just to make sure that I didn't spend up all of my remaining data But yeah, I called my dad, I called my grandma, I called the boyfriend. It was nice. I haven't really talked to any of them very much since I got here because I was like saving my data, because I did the mistake of spending too much of it at the beginning and then I almost ran out. So now I've been conserving it so that I had it for the orientation meeting. Now that that's over, I'm gonna use what I have left to stay in touch with people because I've been lonely and I felt isolated. I don't really have a whole lot to say actually, so maybe today's video is gonna be more on the short side, hope you don't mind. But I just need some rest. I'm not doing so great with rest and stuff, as I mentioned. I feel like I mention this every day, but I almost don't sleep at all. Like since I got here, I haven't had a single full night of sleep. So sometimes I'll doze off in the morning until like 3. So between like maybe 9 to 3 or something. But I don't feel rested. I feel exhausted. But at the same time, I also don't use a lot of energy just hanging around here, so meh. My point is, I'm gonna go relax now. I'm gonna edit yesterday's video. I think the footage technically is long, but a lot of it is like dead space, so it's very easy to cut out. Because I think a lot of the time from yesterday's footage is when I was cooking food, and that, you know, I only need to include so much of that, and then the rest I can just shove out really easily. The parts that takes a while are, you know, editing speech. So maybe I'm not sure what I'm gonna play, because I think I'm gonna edit and then maybe study a little bit while it's exporting, and then maybe finish the day off with maybe some Stardew Valley or something. I also want to replay Battle Chef Brigade because that was a lot of fun the first time I did it, and then I took a break from it, and then when I went back to try it again, I just couldn't do it at all. Like I did pretty well when I played it the first time. Like, you know, I learned. I sucked at the beginning and then I got better, but then when I returned to it, I was like, I can't do this at all. I also have Dragon Quest Builders 1 in here. It's not as fun going back to 1 once I played the second one, because the second one has so many quality of life improvements. But I could start over with Dragon Quest Builders 1, maybe. You also have my time at Portia, Graveyard Keeper. I mean, I have a lot of games that I can play, so yeah. I should enjoy my evenings a little bit. Edit, study, games, yes. So that means it's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna be seeing you again tomorrow. I've been doing really well so far, don't you think? I can't wait to move on from here. I don't enjoy this space very much. I don't enjoy the restrictions that I have very much. Don't mind staying inside, but I kind of mind not having good Wi-Fi, and I kind of mind not being able to go just to like the convenience store and get myself a sandwich or something if it's late and I'm hungry, like now. Oh, I need to order some stuff as well. I'll see if I can remember to do that before I go to bed so I can have it delivered tomorrow. Not like a bunch of stuff, but like food-wise. I don't really want to do so much takeout because I end up with too much food. It's hard for me to finish, and then I'm left with leftovers that I'm just gonna have to stay in here for another week. But the good news is there's almost just a week left. Tomorrow is gonna be my 7th day. It's a Friday, so I'll have 1 more week plus 1 day, and then I'll be free. I can't wait. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe and stuff. Good night. Bye bye.